Today, we are launching a brand new series on News Nation called America's Report Card. We start with an in-depth look at the state of the country's education system and how it relates to crime. Students who attend well-funded schools are 15% less likely to be arrested through the age of 30. That is according to a study by the University of Michigan. But half of America's schools are facing a funding gap. News Nation's Kelsey Kernstein joins us live now. And Kelsey, I know you spoke with experts who say getting more money into schools is just crucial in the nation's fight against crime.
Well, Mark, we often take education for granted. I have spoken to criminologists after criminologists who say if we spent more on education, if we made sure more of our young people graduated from high school, we would reduce the violent crime across our country. I spoke to two young men, a part of this very statistic, and this is their story.
You know, somebody got killed on these tracks right here.
This is Lorenzo and Dantrell.
We made it through, though. Just gotta keep pushing forward, stay focused.
From the same side of the tracks, in and out of jail since they were 12 years old, with no direction. Both shot several times.
It traumatized us, but it made us also angry. So that made us engage in street life.
They're from one of the most dangerous neighborhoods in Chicago, Roseland.
Wild out here, you got babies having guns. They don't know no better because they don't have no direction.
Where the violent crime rate is nearly 400% higher than the national average. They were riding high, and in their community, they were on their way up, becoming their role models.
When I was growing up, I wanted to be the biggest drug dealer in the neighborhood.
Selling drugs, making money, and committing crimes. But it all changed overnight.
I lost my older brother and my two cousins to gun violence.
I was shot 2020, October.
Both hit rock bottom.
In that instant, we both wanted to retaliate.
I was at a breaking point on like, what I'm gonna do with myself, like, is I'm gonna live or will I die tomorrow?
And that's when a guardian angel showed up.
The leading cause of death for black men 18 to 34 is gun violence.
A friend introduced Dantrell to Chicago Cred.
When your heart is changed, your whole habit
A
changes.
program that works with young men in Chicago to interrupt inner-city gun violence and provide a high school diploma, led by former Education Secretary Arne Duncan.
He was caught in that life, but wanted to change, and we've just, helped walk with him, guide him, and trust me, he's taught me way more than I've taught him.
Do you feel like you changed his life?
No, he changed his own life. We don't change lives. We just sort of bring out what's already in people. We just give that a chance to blossom and to flourish.
And we came through the program straight and narrow.
Lorenzo also joined the program.
Once we got in the program, everything just started falling in the right place for us. Like, got a high school diploma, we was able to get employment.
They got off the streets. They got real jobs.
All just take is one day at a time.
And now they're helping other young men that were once just like them.
Put the guns down and pick each other up, because we put each other down in our communities. Like, man, it's time for a change.
Lorenzo and Dantrell, both fathers, they say they can now teach their own children a new way to live. And when I asked them both, what was it about this program that changed them? They said it was learning that there was a way out, and that was through getting an education. Marky?
Absolutely unbelievable. Those are the stories that make a difference. Kelsey, thank you so much. Yes. And tomorrow on News Nation, our special series, America's Report Card, the state of education. Rural schools getting left behind, but why? We are taking you to the heartland and one community where teachers keep leaving and the schools don't even have internet. What are the solutions? Tomorrow, starting at 7 a.m. Eastern on Morning in America, scan the QR code on your screen or visit NewsNation Now/Report Card for more.